In today's video, we're going to learn a lot more about BlackRock, the mysterious giant. Get ready to learn more about BlackRock, the company that runs governments around the world. Founded by Larry Fink in 1988 in New York City, BlackRock started as a risk management and fixed income institutional asset manager. Currently, it is the largest asset manager globally with $10 trillion in its portfolio. MarketWatch reports that approximately $40 trillion is currently in circulation globally, indicating that BlackRock oversees a significant portion of the world's finances. Never mind Tesla and Amazon with their eccentric spacefaring CEOs, BlackRock and its comparatively reclusive CEO dominate the global financial stage. Now, what are the things BlackRock manages? They practically manage the iShares group of exchange-traded funds and are one of the big three index fund managers along with the Vanguard Group and State Street. The Aladdin software is used by numerous major financial institutions to monitor investment portfolios, while this BlackRock Solutions division offers financial risk management services. In 2023, BlackRock held the 229th spot on the Fortune 500 list of the largest United States corporations by revenue. BlackRock has positioned itself as a top player in environmental, social, and corporate governance, or ESG. It has faced criticism for its investments in companies linked to fossil fuels, the arms industry, the People's Liberation Army, and human rights violations in China. BlackRock has faced criticism for its actions regarding investments in companies linked to climate change and gun violence, as well as its advocacy for gender diversity. Some US states like West Virginia, Florida, and Louisiana have chosen to divest from or avoid working with the firm due to its ESG policies. Brief history of BlackRock. BlackRock was established in 1988 by a group of individuals to offer asset management services to institutional clients with a focus on risk management. Fink, Capito, Golub, and Novick collaborated at First Boston.
We started the business together in around 1988-89, and they wanted to sell it 4 or 5 years later.
And I've been on your show now probably 4 times every year at the very least for 22 years as a public company, and even longer when we were private, talking about retirement.
Where Fink and his team were trailblazers in the mortgage-backed securities market in the United States. While Fink was in charge, he oversaw a $90 million loss at First Boston. That experience inspired him and the others to create what they believed were top-notch risk management and fiduciary practices. At first, Fink looked for funding for initial operating capital from Pete Peterson of the Blackstone Group, who believed in Fink's vision of a firm dedicated to risk management. Peterson named it Blackstone Financial Management. Blackstone initially provided Fink and his team with a $5 million credit line in exchange for a 50% stake in the bond business. In just a few months, the business became profitable, and by 1989, the group's assets had increased fourfold to $2.7 billion. Blackstone's stake decreased to 40% in comparison to Fink's team. In 1992, Blackstone held a stake at around 36% in the company, and Stephen A. Schwarzman and Fink were contemplating selling shares to the public. By the end of the year, the firm had adopted the name BlackRock and was managing $17 billion in assets. In 1994, BlackRock was overseeing $53 billion in assets. Wow, that's a lot. What do you think about this? In 1994, Schwarzman and Fink had an internal disagreement regarding compensation and equity methods. Fink aimed to offer equity to attract new talent from banks, in contrast to Schwarzman, who was hesitant to decrease Blackstone's ownership further. They decided to go their separate ways, and Schwarzman sold BlackRock, a choice he later referred to as a heroic mistake. Back in June 1994, Blackstone made a deal to sell a mortgage securities unit to PNC Financial Services for $240 million, which had $23 billion in assets. The unit traded mortgages and other fixed income assets and changed its name from Blackstone Financial Management to BlackRock Financial Management during the sales process. Schwarzman stayed on at Blackstone, while Fink took on the roles of chairman and CEO at BlackRock. In March 2017, BlackRock began a restructuring of its $8 billion actively managed fund business led by Mark Wiseman. This led to the departure of 7 portfolio managers and a $25 million charge in Q2, with certain funds being replaced by quantitative investment strategies. In April 2017, iShares contributed $1.41 trillion, which was 26% of BlackRock's total assets under management and 37% of BlackRock's base fee income. BlackRock supported the addition of mainland Chinese shares to MSCI's global index in April 2017. In January 2020, PNC Financial Services divested its ownership in BlackRock for $14.4 billion. BlackRock was selected by the Federal Reserve in March 2020 to oversee 2 corporate bond buying programs in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. These programs included the $500 billion Primary Market Corporate Credit Facility, or PMCCF, and the Secondary Market Corporate Credit Facility, SMCCF, along with the purchase of commercial mortgage-backed securities, CMBS, guaranteed by Government National Mortgage Association, Fannie Mae, or Freddie Mac. BlackRock was granted approval by the China Securities Regulatory Commission in August 2020 to establish a mutual fund business in the country. They eventually became the inaugural global asset manager and received approval from the Chinese government to commence operations in the country. During April 2023, the company was tasked with selling $114 billion in assets of Signature Bank and Silicon Valley Bank following the 2023 global banking crisis. In July 2023, the company welcomed Amin H. Nasser to its board of directors. BlackRock and New Zealand agreed in August 2023 to create a $2 billion New Zealand dollar investment fund for various sustainable energy projects aiming to achieve 100% renewable energy by 2030. BlackRock submitted an application to the United States Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) in June 2023 to introduce a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund, or ETF. BlackRock submitted a new application for a spot Ethereum ETF in November 2023. The spot Bitcoin ETF filing and 10 others received approval on January 10, 2024. January 19, 2024 marked a significant milestone for the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, or BITB, as it became the first spot Bitcoin ETF to achieve a volume of $1 billion. In January 2024, BlackRock made public its plans to purchase the investment fund Global Infrastructure Partners for $12.5 billion. BlackRock will pay $3 billion in cash and $12 million of its own shares to acquire GIP. Influence and power of BlackRock. BlackRock's significant scale and impact have garnered both praise and backlash. The Aladdin software developed by the company is highly regarded in the financial industry for its risk management and investment analysis capabilities, making it a popular choice among major financial institutions. BlackRock is a major player in the ETF market, overseeing the iShares group of exchange-traded funds. BlackRock has been referred to as the world's largest shadow bank due to its significant power, financial assets, and extensive activities. In 2020, U.S. Representatives Katie Porter and Jesus Chuy Garcia introduced a U.S. House bill with the goal of regulating BlackRock and other shadow banks. U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren proposed on March 4, 2021 that BlackRock should be classified as too big to fail and regulated accordingly. How much influence do you think they have in the world? BlackRock invests its clients' funds in various publicly traded companies, some of which are competitors. Due to the substantial size of BlackRock's funds, the company is a major shareholder in numerous companies, including some of the largest in the world. According to BlackRock, the shares are owned by the company's clients, not by BlackRock itself. BlackRock can vote on behalf of these clients without their input. BlackRock has been the center of various conspiracy theories, such as the claim that it owns both Fox News and Dominion voting systems. Snopes debunked this as false, and PolitiFact labeled it as mostly false. Some BlackRock conspiracy theories have also included anti-Semitism, like the theory that Jewish individuals, including BlackRock founder Robert Capito, are involved in a conspiracy related to COVID-19. BlackRock Incorporated has transformed from its modest origins into a financial powerhouse, leading the asset management sector with trillions of dollars in assets. The company's path, characterized by acquisitions and expansion, has faced controversies, especially concerning its ESG investments and impact on the financial sector. Although it is highly respected for its financial strength, it continues to be a controversial figure in the finance industry, sparking ongoing discussions about its duties and impact. What do you think about BlackRock's influence and impact? Drop your comment in the section below, and if you enjoyed this video, do well to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be updated on our new videos. Thanks for watching.